Let's get that intro, motherfuckers.
Smoke weed every day.
Let me cut the shit off. Now, what's the motherfucking deal? All my friends in the den, welcome to the Kush Den. If you're not familiar with the Kush Den, well, it is I guess we're still 420 friendly. It's been so long. I don't know if my memory's worse on the weed or off the weed, but it's 420 friendly conversation and community. We're just a friendly conversation and community sometimes. And again, you know, you're more than welcome to join the conversation. Hey, if you don't smoke, fix yourself something nice to drink. If you don't drink, then pour yourself up a nice warm glass of milk and sit back, relax, enjoy the chat, and, you know, we'll go from there. So, there's no damage. No damage is done. Heidi is a reefer hater. But again, I'm gonna kick Kenneth in his ear. So again, like I said, so let's see where we're at. How are y'all today? Heidi, Joshua, Dominic. I don't know if Kenneth gets any prop. I'm gonna kick Kenneth out before we even get started. That's how I'm gonna do him. No, I didn't ever take shots. I told y'all I had like the worst fucking math teachers ever. Like, I had the only time I really took math was like freshman and sophomore year. No, not even my sophomore. Only time I took math was freshman year. Sophomore year was like a young some young dude was like the teacher, and he'd have us have like paper balls fights with each other. That was actually, I think, my geometry teacher. And so he'd tell us he'd be like, man, I don't feel like teaching each other. Oh, yes, I appreciate that, McVice. Yeah, like I said, I think I need to. This is still, like, I think, my favorite shirt, because this used to be the logo, then I ended up changing it up. But this is still my favorite shirt. I may have to cop another one. But yeah, and so we wouldn't do anything in that class. Then my junior year, the teacher ran a trucking company out of the classroom. We had split lunch, so split class. So, you know, you go to lunch in the middle of class, then come back, and then we'd come back from lunch, and half the time the teacher wouldn't be there. She'd like leave a note on the board. Do some work. I'll be back tomorrow. Phoenix, good evening. How goes it? And then, like I say, shit, I don't even think I took one my senior year. I was just trying to fucking get up out of there. Yeah, I don't know. She might have been. Well, I mean, but that's the ones you got to watch out for, because she was super square looking, but against the square ones you got to watch out for. She was horrible. She was like the worst. Just one day would be real cool, next day would like go off for no reason. You know, I conquered that classroom one time. I made myself a paper hat and a paper sword, and then I went in the classroom and I conquered everybody's desk, and she didn't like that too much. But it's my classroom now. So he said that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know, man. I don't put anything past anybody. Maybe that's why Mattress Mac didn't get the Harvey Love and Joel Osteen did. Like, that blows my mind. What's the motherfucking deal, Wise? That blows my mind. How the fuck did Joel Osteen get love for? Hell yeah! I wish that movie would have came out prior to that. I might have to sue them for that. I think I might have had that first. How did Joel Osteen get fucking awarded for Harvey Love when he was like shutting people out, and then Mattress Mac got no love? Like, Mattress Mac ain't getting no love. Shit, Trey should have got some love. No, Joel Osteen got awarded from the city of Houston for his service during Hurricane Harvey. It was just like earlier, end of last week, something like that. So that's fucking crazy. When you have bad luck, so every time you try to defend yourself at school, the security guards and teachers team up, that's awful. Never had that problem. Watt. I mean, exactly. Watt. From like Watt, Trey, Mattress Mac. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were crackheads somewhere in somebody's neighborhood who put in more work than Joel Osteen that probably deserved the award before he does. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Whatever floats their boat. I personally think it's a bunch of bullshit. I think Joel Osteen's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, but people were fighting they were trying to find every reason. That man, the live and shit was with whoever. That's why you gotta love Twitter. Somebody like went over in that bitch and was like filming all around. There wasn't even no water around there. You know what I'm saying? Hosting is free with parking, $17. Man, look, Joel, Victoria, all them motherfuckers. But I've been hearing that a long time, since I was way back when, since I first heard about him. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Fuck them. But we're going to talk about technology, and I guess technology is kind of a segue from the Twitter, using Twitter and social media to it's such a great scam. I love it. Shit, it ain't church free. Church ain't free. The closer you get to the front, the more you got to pay. You want that front row, you want them front row TV seats, you're going to have to pay, baby. You're going to have to break some bread. But here's the deal. Technology, man. And shout out to Heidi. She has donated a couple of very good topics that we're going to dive into throughout the week. Yeah, I used to class clown a little bit. Good grief. No, I'm not gonna pay U of H. They're gonna have to send me an invoice, and we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Man, U of H been doing all right without me. My little couple of $100 I owe. But if I ever did decide to go back to school, then I'd pay them. I'd definitely pay. But Dominic, that's like a topic that only you are gonna answer yes to. You're a chicken killer. But shout out to Heidi again for some good topics, but we're going to talk about technology. We're going to talk about, has consumer technology, I don't know what I was going to say there, has consumer technology maxed out? Because you have to think about it. I mean, think about gaming. Think about TVs. I mean, people can't even really see. I mean, look around. Like, I don't care if you have 20/20 vision. You don't see in fucking 4K. I don't know if most of us even see really in 1080. You know what I mean? Exactly. What has changed? What has changed as far as consumer technology? Exactly. How much better can graphics get? I mean, it's just a visual now. I mean, are these just kind of superficial layers that they're placing over this? I mean, think about, now if you're a hardcore PC gamer, you definitely have leverage and an advantage in a multitude of ways. Is that pay to play? I don't know. But your average console is so-so. They brought the Xbox, what is that, 1X? You got the PS4 Pro, that's just graphical enhancements. Yeah, things, move a little bit faster. You get a little bit more power, but how much better is it? I mean, HDR, how's that improve gameplay? I mean, think about your regular stuff, your phones. What great leap has happened in phone technology since smartphones have come about? Since smartphones have been looking like a fucking very slim box of cigarettes or some shit. I don't even fucking know. I mean, what has happened? Hey, you're right. You never need to re-release the Honcho Accord. One Honcho Accord will last you for 20 years. But what I'm saying is, why? What is the real? I mean, again, though, if the technology is leaping like that, should video game systems be cheaper? I mean, if we're advancing something every year, which we're not, because you still see them struggling to make games and things like that. What I mean by maxed out is, have we reached the maximum potential, Or is it that the technology is out there, but consumers are too stupid to, really benefit from it? 2008. You still had smartphones. I mean, you had, let's say on the brink of 2009, 2008. It's about a decade ago. I remember using Twitter from a regular fucking phone. I think I had, was that when I still had the Droid or something like that? I mean, you're still touchscreen phones. I mean, it's better looking. But I mean, what outside of it being better looking, what is it really, what new technology has really come about? Phones. The Wii came out, everybody copied with Connect. Yeah, I remember the Connect. The internet has improved and the accessibility, but what major change is that? You know what I mean? Video gaming. Do graphics even matter anymore? You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You got a lot of people who play these fucking games on their phone, and these games on the phone fuck around and make more money than a lot of these console games. Fucking Candy Crush and fucking all this other shit. You cannot play Tetris on mobile. I think that I will have to. But do they really? Do graphics really matter? Think about it. I mean, you got all these fucking games. It doesn't matter, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but all these fucking games have old graphics. I mean, the phones are not that advanced graphically, but still millions upon millions of downloads. I know you can say, oh, well, it's just for convenience, as everybody has a phone. But there are people who have phones, have systems, have all this stuff. They'll spend more time playing on their phone than, anything else. I'll consider it. I'll definitely consider it, Dominic. I'll have to download it, but I'll consider Rocket League. Graphics gonna matter. That's the only real technology that's happened, man. Robo-hose. Robo-hose are the only real technology that have come to surface, in the last few years, and that's all I got. Say touchscreen mirrors that allow you to turn outfits sync to your closet. I don't know what I want to do with that. I'm just going to go live in a fucking nudist colony. And then everybody wears virtual glasses that makes it look like you have clothes on. What about that? Drones? I don't know. I'm not a big drone guy, but drones are cool, I guess, But what real technology is that has that improved upon? I mean, they're more convenient. They're cheaper. Streaming technology is I guess it's just figuring out a way to use the stuff that's already always been there. But again, like Heidi mentioned with cars, that she had actually made a good point early on, thinking about previously, cars only lasted you so many miles. Now, if you take care of your car properly with proper maintenance and, replacing the necessary parts and things, I mean, that bitch will last you forever. Now, I guess the material, then, when you went from real metal to this fucking shit that they got now, I think you may have lost a little bit of something as far as long-term durability, but I think you can get 500,000 miles out of a vehicle. If you really want to push it, you could probably get more than that. I've seen, way more than that. They're newly used, bought lemons off the lot, engines fall. But I seen that with the Tesla. Like somebody bought a Tesla and the bumper fell off like after they left the lot, like 3 or 4 miles down the road or some shit like that. So again, okay, we squabbing, we catching squares out here. Has it maxed out? I mean, but what I'm saying is, and I'm not saying that, it's over with. There will be new little things here and little things there. But I'm talking about your average consumer. What is a fucking Amazon or the Alexa and all that other shit? Like, that's something I would never, ever get. I would never, ever get one of those. Everyone understand that lemon label for things that happened in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. That is true. I've seen Jaguars going through multiple different ownerships, and people are still talking about that crazy stuff. Self-driving cars are going to be perfect for alcoholics. Consumers buy anything that's trending, not in research and technology. But that's what I'm saying. Like, those fucking things that they say, oh, they're not on, they're only on when you call. Like, how is the thing only going to be on when you call? It has to be listening for you to say the fucking name for you to be able for it to hear you calling its name or whatever it's called. Hey, Honcho recording device. Only listen when I say Honcho. Like, get the fuck out of here. The fucking remotes, fucking Comcast and their shitty talking remote. I don't ever fucking talk to that bitch. Fucking, I don't ever use the fucking the cable box ain't ever fucking on. Like I say, it's just so many things that the FBI have elected. That's what I'm saying. Like, they can listen to you at any time they want to. There's been so many stories about people who were sitting there talking about that shit was recording because that little light goes off. So they weren't saying anything about it. That bitch was just steadily going off. Like, that bitch is like recording everything you do is being recorded so that people can sell shit back to you. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jay Bird? And so my thing is, one, that's why I'm like, I'm not a big consumer. Like, you can't sell me shit. I'm skeptical of everything as it is. Like, you got to really put some effort into some shit to sell me. Like, you can't sell me nothing that I don't want already. Like, I'm not easily like, hey man, look, let me tell you about this. Well, okay. All right. You know, all right, cool, man. You can't sell me nothing, dog. You can't sell me anything that I didn't already want. You know what I'm saying? You have a fanny pack. Is it clear, though? That's what I need to know, because I don't know if I trust you in school with a fanny pack. But I mean, it's just it's a I don't even want to get started with that. But man, you definitely can't sell me no motherfucking mixtape. You could give me a mixtape and I'll throw it out down the street just to be nice, but you can't sell me no motherfucking mixtape. I don't care if you got that bitch playing outside your car and shit. Yeah, I over research shit. Like, that's part of my problem, because I like, if I want something, like, I research like so many different resources. Like, I'll research shit so much that I talk myself out of wanting stuff. Like, honestly, I do it all the fucking time. Like, I'll be wanting to get something, I'll be like, I'll talk myself out of wanting to get it because I'll do so much research on it. And it's just like, it's crazy. I know it's it's an odd thing, but it is. Like, I'll be like, you know what? This isn't really as great as I thought this thing was going to be, or this isn't going to really have the particular feature that I want this thing for, and it just doesn't go through. Can I send Honcho something in the mail? I want to send him the shitty shirts of Kermit that say Thug Life at the mall. Send it. My address, well, not my address, but my the fucking snail mail address is down at the bottom. My fucking P.O. box. Send it, man. I'll go check it every now and then. If somebody says they sent something, I'll definitely go check it. But I'll definitely check it. The most expensive tech that I bought, I don't know. If it's anything, I wouldn't even say, like, I guess it would be collections of, I mean, I don't know, maybe the fucking Note, this Note fucking 8. Probably that's probably it. I mean, as far as a single item, like I say, TVs I'm not that big on. As far as you're talking like PCs and stuff, that's like, you know, pieces of stuff, and you just make upgrades here and there. It should be in the description below. If it's not, then I don't know. Text the sauce line. I'll send it to you on the sauce line. I'll send you the address. That's not something I would crave. Like, I honestly don't watch that much television. Like, I really don't watch that much television. Again, if it's a live sporting event, maybe I want to catch up on South Park. I want to catch up on Archer, but I'm not a person, one, you know, especially with everything being streamable and on demand and shit like that, I'm not finna fucking trip on the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like I'm like, I miss the shit half the time. Like I don't really give a fuck. Apple Watch, I don't like Apple products. So there's that. You know, Apple products, you spend a whole lot of money to get half the accessible technology. That's why everybody gets Apple shit and then jailbreaks it. Like, fuck that shit. Shooting, scandal, crying, or screaming each other. Commence now. My opinion of Apple users, the majority of them are probably pretentious assholes who don't even fucking know shit. They just want to. A lot of people just want shit to say they have shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, or Apple shit is, you're spending a whole lot of money on something that's not that valuable to be so limited in the access that you have to it. Like, you have to fucking do all this extra shit to get basic use out of that bitch. You know, a lot of that is the aesthetics that people like, or a lot of those people are simple. Like Apple fucking Mac or whatever. Like, I laugh because that fucking Leopard or whatever that operating system they were using, I don't know if they still use it. Like, they're charging people for this shit when that was fucking what, a Linux distro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the fuck it was. And so they're paying for something that you get free on the fucking internet. Like, you can get that shit on your fucking PC. You can change your fucking operating system to Linux for nothing. And I mean, it drives me crazy. What size am I now? I'm between like an XL and a large, but I'm trying to stay in the large area. I'm finna get back to slimming up. I was weighing like 238 the other day. I'm gonna get back down. I got to slacking. I got out the gym, fucking stopped working out. Both my fucking shoulders been killing me. So I'm not gonna gym it up for a while, but I started back doing yoga today. So I'm gonna work more on my posture. I'm just sending you a shirt this weekend if you're on Kush then. All right. I'll wear it. I'll definitely wear it. If you're like, y'all send me stuff, I'll wear it. I'll fuck with, like, I'd be an asshole not to do that. I'll wear a Thug Life Kermit shirt. You know, I represent the Thug Life and I represent the Kermit. But my thing is, Apple has quality technology, but again, you're limited in your ability to use it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is I'm not gonna lie, like, part of it with me with doing yoga, like, you know, it may not be like a long, like if I start with 20 or 30 minutes or something. Like I was doing like a 30-minute program earlier in the year, you know, 30 minutes a day or so. It's like I get impatient because, one, I'm not feeling shit from it. But, you know, afterwards you kind of feel a little bit better, I guess. But it's just like I get impatient and I got to work on, what is it, letting go. What is improved in yoga technology, huh? Said, have I seen your messages for Soft Sports? On the actual stream or on the sauce line? Yeah, I'm very impatient, dog. I am extremely impatient. Oh, you just sent a message? I don't know. I probably not. I'll check and see. I'll have to make sure I plug you in and save you on there. I know you left a number on there, so I'll definitely check and see. Oh, of course I saw the Texans. I was talking about them immediately after the game. But that's something I have to work on personally. But again, let's get back to the technology, though. Because, I mean, you have, you know, like we're talking about Apple. Apple has solid hardware. Apple makes good products, I guess, and to an extent. But they lock everything. I mean, it's inaccessible for the most part. They make sure they They lock up their whole little ecosystem, man. Yeah, I don't see. But here's my thing. The thing that makes me so the maddest about this phone is like, because now that I'm actually trying to fuck with Instagram more, like I try to respond to comments on time. But for some reason, like when I try to do, it'll like the little screen will like that I'll hit it to comment, it'll pop up and then go away. And so I get annoyed. Like I have to close out all of Instagram, try to access the comment from different ways. And then like sometimes I just forget about it. And then I'll come back a little bit later. I agree with you, Heidi. The phone never cuts off. It's never off. That's an odd thing. It's a very odd thing. What about old video game consoles? Are they still valuable? I think that's just a matter of who's fucking with it. Nostalgia is a thing to people. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's my problem. Like that's why I like Android. That's why I like PCs, because you have freedom to use the shit that you've paid for. You know what I mean? Hey, you got all this stuff, but you can't have any of it. But you can keep paying us money to access certain small features, but we're not going to let you have your way with it. A thing that also bugs me is that people have this belief that that Apples are they're fucking virus proof, and that is not true. Okay, Apples are not. I got it on live chat. I see your crazy comments, Jay Bird. Apples are not virus proof. There are Apple viruses. It's just that it's much easier to create a virus for a PC. So, and more people still overall use PCs. And, you know, why waste your time? Why waste your time trying to create something that'll be way more difficult when you can get a large number of the population and, you know, it won't be as hard. So I think you got to do that. Like I say, if Apple hardware ran Android software, it'd be ideal. Apple, the only real leverage Apple has is cameras. That's their big thing. But again, most people don't even, this is where Apple's winning, because most people don't even use the maximum capability of their smartphones. This is why I'm saying our consumer electronics limited, because one, people don't utilize, like people have all these fucking smartphones and only take pictures to post on Instagram, you know, and then the cloud gets hacked every day. Because everybody, that's what kills me, is like Apple sells you this fake safe stuff. That's funny that you mentioned that, because all the celebrities who got caught in the fappening, everybody who got caught up in the fappening is from the iCloud. Like all of that came from the iCloud. So like when people sit there and they feel like their stuff is safe with Apple, they're getting duped, man. But again, yeah, no earbuds, no. Hey, you can't use any of the stuff you already own. You can only use this Apple shit that you got. And then you got to pay a whole lot of money for it. But again, like I said, I'm not knocking it. You like Apple? Cool. You like taking pictures? Cool beans. If you don't like doing anything else but taking pictures, maybe listening to iTunes, well, you got that. But I'm just saying, Apple products are personally not for me. Nintendo 64 is the greatest system of all time. Don't at me. Nintendo 64 was the game changer. I didn't see a sex. I saw the big ass titties in the picture, but I didn't see the sex tape. Nintendo 64, like, it blew my mind when they. Oh, so here's the thing with Apple, though. You don't know you have problems with Apple until it's too late. So that's the thing with that. Everything see, Apple's smart. They make sure everything still looks good no matter what. But the problems are going on behind the scenes in the cloud where you can't see it because it's all over your head. The next thing you know, your sex tape's on fucking Pornhub and you don't know how it got there. No. That doesn't matter. Sales don't matter. Sales don't matter at all. Okay? why the N64 was the GOAT. Okay. First, super sweet, badass controller. No, none better. All right. You could hold it a multitude of ways. You could do whatever you want to do. 2, rumble pack. You guys wouldn't be loving this vibrational controllers, and I don't know what all y'all be doing with the controller vibrations, but you guys wouldn't be able to appreciate all of that good stuff. Wow. Did your message just get redacted? Well, I guess that was the same thing. Message got retracted for saying Xfinity. Wow. Government is watching us. All right. The government is watching the chat. You can't say Xfinity in the chat. That's awful. But again, rumble pack. All right. Now, continuing to utilize cartridges might not have been the best idea, considering that they didn't have they had no kind of audio capabilities. But Mario 64 was the dopest shit you ever saw. It's me, Mario. Mario Kart, greatest shit you ever saw. But 64 was cool because of 4 fucking controllers. Like nobody was thinking, nobody realized where gaming was going. All right, you're just like, me and my buddy, we play games. But you got more than one buddy. All right, you got a lot of buddies. Now you can't be putting 6 controller slots all in that bitch. That's way too much. But you got at least 3 buddies. Your buddy's got a buddy. Like you and your buddy, may want to play somebody else and their other buddy. All right. And so let's all do it on one system. Let's split the screen up. Let's fucking play GoldenEye. Get some. All right. That's all I'm saying. But I digress. That was the peak of technology and it's been downhill ever since. Nah, 64 was cool though. 64 was cool. It had its lane. PlayStation was ass. I hated PlayStation at first, because the fucking loading times were so awful, dog. It would take a fucking year for a fucking game to load. You had to play for 3 minutes, and then it takes another year and a half to load. You go to fucking school, and come back, game wouldn't even be fucking loaded and shit. So why do you have so many different fans of other teams on Sauce Sports? Because they all love the sauce. And then they go back and they tell streamers who stream their teams, hey, you got to do like these guys over here are doing because that stuff is cool. You guys need to be like them. And so then those guys come and they watch the sauce and they steal the sauce. It is what it is. But again, man, 64 was a game changer. What else was live? Now, the thing about consumer technology, though, and if we're talking about video games, the time has to be right for certain things. Because the most underappreciated gaming system was the Dreamcast. Dreamcast was ahead of its time. And people were just not ready. It was too big of a leap in technology. And that's what killed Sega. I wish I knew where the weed was, but I'm not going to smoke it until then. But what's the motherfucking deal, Jay Dizzle? What's the Dreamcast? Stop. If you don't know what a Dreamcast is, Jay Bird, I feel sorry for your existence. But the Dreamcast was ahead of its time, dog. The little fucking extra little, you could play the little Game Boy looking thingy, put it in your controller, you could call your plays on Madden without, people seeing your shit, or was that on 2K? Anyway, 2K on the Dreamcast was the greatest. Way better than Madden. Way better than Madden. Dreamcast was also dope because you could fucking burn the fuck out of games super easy. And I had a large collection of burn games. I don't even want to hear those words, Heidi. That's like profanity. Oh, I did good on this. That's when I fucking killed everybody that last match. I use for the Kush Den, I use Streamlabs chatbot. I think that's what I use. Yeah. I use the Streamlabs chatbot. Dreamcast the 56 for all live. Yeah, but I mean, that's what was definitely lacking. Could you imagine being able to play Nintendo online? It would have been the greatest thing you've ever done in your life. But again, yeah, Dreamcast is way too far ahead. The damn Japanese, you know, they're always ahead of the game. And we just can't catch up, you know. They're just way ahead of us. And so we try to catch up, but we can't catch up. The motherfuckers, I beat the shit out of those people. Good grief. The motherfuckers were ass. Oh, that was the one where I think I killed all of them, but it was like, good job, camper dickhead. Like, shut the fuck up, loser. That's what a loser would say. How do I kill all of y'all, but I'm fucking camping? I'm wearing y'all asses out. It was either that one or the other one. Favorite gaming system, whichever one I'm probably currently playing. 360 was cool. I've always been team Xbox. I had a PS3. It was cool, but I only like PS3 for like the Uncharted and stuff like that. I was a Sega guy for the most part, but then I was team Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo had better RPGs. Last game online was free, yeah. So I told Sticky to use your Kush Den, but he told me to ask you because it's about cool. Okay, well, use it. Streamlabs chatbot. It's free. Everybody can get one. You say you got 20 of those messages. That's what that's what losers say when they're not good. So they accuse you of camping. Like, okay. It's like, I know somebody's going to come over here and try to fucking rescue you, but yet somehow I catch a body while you're still hooked, but I'm camping. You're just mad because your ass sucks. You got caught up and you got fucking hooked. That's what it is. If you didn't fucking get hooked in the first place, then you wouldn't have to worry about that problem. It's like the dynamic, but they don't complain when you fucking get blinded and shit and doing all that other extra shit with the fucking, you get like 3 motherfuckers with flashlights. Oh, you want to catch a square? Man, look. Hey, look, Jack. Let me catch a motherfucking square. Let me get in the right. Let me get in the James Harden position. But that's just what losers say on fucking shit when they're not good, dog. Let me see, challenge, old Jaber. But the thing is, it's not camping when you got certain perks and the perks fucking sit there and tell you, like when you use the whisper perk on Dead by Daylight and the fucking shit, you're going one way and the bitch tells you no. Why would you keep going that direction? Why wouldn't you go the direction where it's telling you to go? That's the whole point of using the perk, right? So if the perk is telling you to fucking go a different direction, you know what I'm saying? Then you go in that direction. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. The object of the game is to kill everybody, right? Then kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? What happened? What let me see. What did I put down? Oh, man, I wouldn't even try to do that. I was just because I did I didn't even look at the shit. Because I do it where when you put the @ and you put the first couple of letters of somebody's name, it'll automatically fill the rest of it in. And I guess I thought it said fucking. I guess I thought it had the shit all the way in there. I didn't even pay attention that it was fucking Jay Bird. Ain't that a bitch? Nah, I gotta chill out for a minute. That's fucking crazy. I wouldn't even pay. I'm talking about Dead by Daylight and shit. But here's my thing though. It's like, so if I have a perk on there, then I'm fucking gonna use the fucking perk as it tells me to fucking do. So people who hate on that, I mean, it is what it is. Like, and then too, when you have certain perks that reveal your aura and shit like that, of course you're gonna go to the motherfucker that's closest. Like, people make noises whenever you fucking, especially when you got motherfuckers cutting hook. Like, it's a whole bunch of simple shit that you can follow. People get mad, you're camping. No, you fucking giving clues away to where the fuck you at. You want me to run across the map where I know nobody's at and let you get off and get hooked and catch you again? But the same motherfucker who called me a camper. Here's the deal. The dude who called me a camper, though, was the first motherfucker that got hooked. Then, like, I went and caught like 2 other people. You know, they got on and off. And somebody released him, and I caught him again later and fucking got like, just like, hell, come on, now, you're just ass. Like, don't make it like, a lot of people bitch because they suck. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. Like, I'm not a camper because I'm trying to kill everybody. Like, I don't have time to wait on one person. I'm trying to kill everybody. Like, you can't do that fucking camping. You know what I mean? That's just, it's not gonna shake like that. Damn it, that's all. Let me see. Let's see. I mean, you tell me. You watched the fucking shit in the background, the video in the background of the last couple of times I played. So you tell me if I'm camping or not. Shit. Again, if the shit is making the noise and telling me you know or yay or whatever to go. Oh, my fault. I did it. See, that's what I be doing, using that at sign. We're going to fight one of these days. There we go. There we go. Again, you see red marks. So if you see red marks, what am I supposed to do? Turn around and not check? That's the one. Oh, this is the one that called me a camper. Because this stupid piece of shit right here, this is the one that called me a camper. Yeah. Yeah, see, I had to see, look. I was trying to spare you that ass whooping, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the one, because I remember this fucking blue shirt right here. This is the fucking dickhead who called me a camper, like, got mad. But here's the thing. I'm a camper, but you try to use the fucking window glitch and the little palette shit, like, but you try to go back and forth over that shit to try to get away with the shit. Like, come on, man. Like, miss me with that bullshit. This motherfucker just wasn't good. Like, look at this stupid ass. Right there, gonna try to turn fucking back around. You're right there. Instead of trying to fucking get the fuck away, you the one trying to fucking play games with me. You're just not good enough to do that shit. Look, like, come on. So I'm the camper because your fucking your motherfucking ass can't fucking get away. Like, stupid ass shit. Your buddy's out there getting fucking goddamn generators, and you trying to play ookie dook with me. It's Dead by Daylight there, man. But again, if you're on the box, we can play Jay Bird. I'll be more than happy to kill you. I don't play as the fucking. I don't ever play as the fucking survivors. Fuck them survivors. I'll never play Fortnite with you. That'll never happen. Dr. Rabbit, what's the motherfucking deal? But again, like this game right here, Dead by Daylight. These aren't the best graphics. But the gameplay is intriguing. It's fun. You know. Does it matter anymore? Have we reached a point where is content more important than the appearance? 'Cause I mean, I look at this, like the Kush Den. These aren't the best looking streams ever. It's like the highest quality camera or anything like that I use. Solid little webcam. Fucking that I use from the sauce to the other shit. But yet, you know, a lot of y'all are committed. Y'all come in every evening, every day, or whatever it may be, and y'all fuck with it. So is the quality of how something appears really that important, or is it the content? Is it what you receive from it? Because like I say, me personally, there's no reason for me to want a 4K TV. Like, there's no reason. Honestly, sports. But outside of that, like, I don't watch enough television to really give that much of a shit. Like, the fucking 1080 is cool with me. Did I ever have trouble with my Google account? I have, but even when I had would follow through with all the little shit, it would still give me shit. But it was like an old account that I hadn't used in some years that I was trying to get back into. But for the most part, my other shit is usually good. I don't really have too many issues with it. So, I mean, there's that whole thing. Judge not by the graphic of the stream, but the content of the stream. Yes, exactly. Heidi knows. Heidi knows. So here's the deal. This is what we'll do, man. All right. I don't even know if the sound is properly adjusted, but we'll figure it out. But, all right, Dr. Rabbit, I appreciate you following through. If y'all want to call into the Kushline and give your spiel on graphics, on technology, on I have a stream every night at 7 p.m. And then you can find us in the den at 10. We talk a lot of shit about women. If you like being misogynistic and occasionally a little linguistic, sometimes I fuck up and sound autistic, but I think that you would get with it. Anyway. Yes, I don't know if that's more MLK or more fucking or more fucking what's his name? What's the little Jerry Curl, skinny looking, alien head looking motherfucker now? Not Jesse Jackson. That might have been Jesse Jackson. I don't know if that's more MLK or Al Sharpton or Jesse. I don't know. It's one of them niggas. Is that a hate crime? Is it that? That's what I can. Yes. You know what's really you want to know what the scariest place to look for porn is? And I'm telling you, it's a crazy thing. And I didn't say really to look for porn, but to stumble across it. A little album. I don't even know what that's about. Fucking the fucking shit called? I can't even think of the name of the shit now. Fucking Twitter. No, stop. Tell me you're joking. Tell me you're joking, Heidi. Please. That's worse than fucking Fox News using the wrong picture. Like, you're supposed to be a leader of men. You can't spell respect. I can't respect you. I can't respect you to lead me nowhere but to the jailhouse. God damn it, Sharpton. Respect your ass. Lead me to a fucking one of them clinics and get your fucking surgery shit with the fucking big head. Is Al Sharpton a simp? I don't know. I don't know what he does in his off time. But I would probably, if I was to guess if Al Sharpton is a simp, I would lean. Yeah, no, matter of fact, yeah, he is, because Al Sharpton is the snitch. Yeah, he snitched on a bunch of people. He was like an undercover agent and shit. So, yeah, he's definitely simping. He's definitely a fucking bitch. And that's what I'm saying. It'd be the same niggas that tell you, fuck the police. But I love what Al Sharpton is doing for people. But he's a fucking certified snitch. He was like federal documentation. Stomach staples. That motherfucker was fucking with the mob and some other shit. That motherfucker there is a R-A-T P-E-C-T Rat Peck. But again, let me see. Let me look. Let's crank it open. If y'all have, we'll go for a few more minutes here. I'm not passing the dip. The dip is all mine. I got to go back and watch that fucking Andrew Luck game. I heard he was thinking it up. That fucking Captain Andrew Luck shit is hilarious, dog. But again, man, yeah, Al Sharpton is definitely not the guy. Like I say, that's what you look to as a leader. I hate fucking poverty pimps, dog. It really bothers me that that people go out there and try to capitalize on other folks in their time of need. Now, unless it's a big fucking situation where they can get their name out there for free, the Trayvon Martin incidents, the Michael Brown incidents, and Michael Brown's mom is running for, I don't know, not governor, but I don't know, I hope it's not mayor. I think a councilwoman. I think she's running for like a city council seat. And niggas is getting behind the shit just because. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what qualifications he has. I need to do a little bit of research. Now, I saw it briefly, but if your child getting killed at the hands of the police is all the certification, all the qualification you need, then there's a bunch of motherfuckers that should have been on the council a long time ago. But again, maybe I'm being cold-hearted. I don't know. Jaybird, I wonder where Jaybird probably sounds like a party contacts you to run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They fucking, I don't know how much she's getting paid for that, to lose, to just steal a couple of votes from somebody else so the real person they want to win can win. Because he's not going to win. Politics is a dirty game. Like, I should have got involved in politics when I was young. Like, actually gave a shit. If I knew all the money that was in the game for not even trying to be like, because when you're young, you only think about like the mayor. You only think about being like the face of the party. But the real money is being in like the Kellyanne Conways of the world and shit like that. Like, being able to just really sell shit with a straight face, like even like shit you don't even believe in. Like, that's what I should have fucking been. Like, I should have been like one of those guys. I should have been a fucking, what was his name? Steve Bannon, something like that. I can't ever think of the Democratic ones because they all suck. They're not good at their jobs. So that's why you only know the Republican ones. I should have been a fucking, damn it. Who's the guy? I can't even think of nobody's name right now. The guy that shot his buddy in the back. Who was it? Who was the fucking, I can't even think of his fucking name at all. God damn. No, not him. Not him. Not that was the vice president, was it? Karl Rove. Yeah, should have been one of those guys. Like, if I'd have gave a shit about politics, that's what I should have did. Maybe there's still time. Maybe that might be what I need to start plotting. There's no way I could be, with all the shit that I have on the internet, I can't run for anybody's office. Yeah, who was the one who was that? Wasn't that the vice president that did that? When they went hunting? When they were out hunting quail or some shit? They were out hunting for pheasants. I can't remember who did that shit. Cheney, yeah. His lawyer amigo, so they say. But I definitely should have did that. That would have definitely been the way to go. The hunting accident, yes, the hunting accident. I'd have loved to be able to get away with some hunting accidents. I got a couple of hunting trips I'd like to go on right now. What's the deal, Brick? What's going down? Oh, he's supposedly drunk, so they kept it quiet for a day. Yeah, gun safety like a motherfucker. But, again, before we, and I'm trying to think any other technological advancement that we have. Told a Corpus Christi paper to do. But that's what I'm saying too. That's what I tell a lot of people about the media, dog. Like, you gotta understand, like, these people are emotional. That's why I think a lot of people were mad at the Jalen Ramsey interview, because he did it in GQ instead of giving it to one of these sports reporters and allowing him to run with it on ESPN and that's why everybody has a negative opinion now. What? Skyline technology? Why don't we have that? But again, like I say, it's a lot of craziness, that that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck the establishment. Like, fuck all that shit up. That's why, like, that's the whole goal of Saw Sports. Look, we're gonna infiltrate the system somehow, and just look, players, if you're ever watching the Kush Den and you come across this, it's okay. You can tell me everything, and I'll be sure to just identify you as sources, like everybody else does, even though it comes directly from the players for some reason. Honestly, like, I would never, ever, ever tell if that was the case, because if you did, like, and one, you'd ruin your plug, and then two, well, I would like to have that sort of, like, I would love to see the faces of, like, the old media in the city just getting mad, like, how the fuck do these fucking assholes get this information before we do? Like, I wouldn't even care about none of it. I would just like to see them fucking get angry. What laptop do you have? The laptop I had that I was using was I don't even remember what the model was. It was old. What's old now? Toshiba. Jay Bird, try again. You're reaching, Jay Bird. You're reaching. All right. But keep trying, though. Good effort. I give you an E for effort, Jay Bird. Chromebook. Oh, you didn't get anybody. Exactly. What's my thing? Browsers. Look, the only browser that matters is Tor. You can't even trust that anymore. Jay Bird, quit using the recycled stuff. All right, it was funny the first time, but now, not so much. Not so much. I'm waiting for this shit to fucking took all the fucking hair down. Now it's all fucking crinkly and shit. Man, I saw. I went to. I went bowling this weekend. And I hadn't seen arcade games in such a long time, but I swear they had like a Jurassic Park game. They had like a live ass Pac-Man. How is Pac-Man still like the most legit fucking arcade game shaking? But it was like on a big screen instead of you just standing over the fucking thing. It was like a big ass screen, and then they had like a 2-player mode where you could have 2 packs. Y'all see what I did there? 2 packs. Oh, I killed myself. No, but they had it where you could play like 2 Pac-Mans at the same time. A yellow one and a green one. Of course, I would have preferred to be the green one. I know you ain't talking about lame jokes to ride on these nuts. I got them. Fucking imagine dragons. Imagine these nuts or imagine dragging these nuts on your face. Like, come on now. Come on. At least mine was original, Jay Bird. All right? My shit was original. Because I didn't even realize what I was saying until I said it. And then I capitalized into the most corny joke that I could think of at the moment. I don't know, Heidi. You're really crossing into the identity politics over there. What if it's 2 amigos playing? Somebody's gonna have to be the bitch, and nobody wants to be the bitch. Nobody likes riding bitch in the vehicles. So imagine like somebody's like, well, we're gonna play. We're gonna double up on this Pac-Man game. I'll make sure that's kosher. Make sure I don't have to pause on that. We're going to double up on this Pac-Man game, and you're going to have to be the bitch. You're going to be Mrs. Pac-Man. Because eventually there's a scene, like if you're playing through Pac-Man where like they meet, they get frisky and all that. So who's going to be the bitch in that relationship? I'm just saying. Mrs. Pac-Man Jones. That sounds like a fight waiting to happen. Now, if Miss Pac-Man is the chick that was in that video with all that ass, then hey yo. But But I mean, didn't you say though? Weren't you the one saying like the video games has made people stop with the friskification now? So like, what's the chance of that? You know, the incel guys just have to go out and talk to women. Eventually, you talk to enough of them, one of them's going to let you get some action. That's just kind of how it is. And I think your odds are pretty good because, man, if you just see the stuff that women are settling for. That was a good one. Yeah, man, that was funny. You know, indoor games, arcades, skee-ball, that's alive. But who dates nowadays? Like now it's all fucking POF and Tinder. It's like, hey, I'm coming over. And she's like, all right, don't bring any condoms. Especially if you are a college football player. You know, there's that. Is it hard to hit on Michelle Obama? I think it probably is a little bit more difficult now. Might not have been as difficult back then, but I think there's probably some obstacles that you would have to encounter. Oh, now you're getting. Oh man, now you're over here blowing my mind. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I mean, is a hot dog, is that sandwich technology? Is that where we've come to with sandwiches? Is a hot dog? How do you say that? Cylindrical? I don't know. Is that a word? How do you circular? How would you come up with that for that version of cylinder? Why would you make it to an adjective? Cylindrical sandwich? I don't know if that's even a word. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It was already covered. I missed that episode there. Cereal? I don't know, because you got different stuff. Soup is more agua. And then you got milk. And I don't know. I have to see that one. But yeah, I don't think it counts. Soup is hot. Unless you get you some warm milk, put you some cereal in it, then come in the den. You know how we like the warm milk in the den. But yeah, man, like, I don't understand, like, mental illness. And I'm going like, this has nothing to do. I'm thinking about the incels. Every time we talk about incels get mentioned, I start getting sad for those guys, because you got like a shit ton of desperate women and you got a shit ton of desperate ass incels. Like, how do they not meet? What's the motherfucking deal, Broderick? What's going down? Like, I'm not going to say the name, but there's some people that I follow on, and I'm actually need to unfollow them, but it's sports related, and they keep talking about this show that I keep seeing. Old Thoughts. That's not the name of the show, but it should be probably the name. That probably fits, like the person I'm talking about and the name of the show probably both fit. 60 Day Fiance or something like that. And man, hit the blunt like 2 times for your boy. Sexual Harassed Panda was a great episode. Almost every South Park is a great episode. But there's a cock deficit. How is there a cock deficit? There's definitely not. I mean, look, back in my prime, and it seems like a lot of these incels are, if I was not under a commitment contract, it's not a real contract. It's just a contract that I signed with myself to be faithful. Back in the day, I didn't always honor those type of contracts. I was definitely helping to supply the demand, but there are more than enough guys out there that are willing to take on the workload of 3, 4, maybe even 5 women. And so if these guys can just all get together and make an agreement and say, okay, hey, look, I'm going to take over this neighborhood. There's a huge demand in this neighborhood. Now, how huge? There's a huge demand. All right. That demand may be, some people may not want to deal with that. That's a whole nother problem in itself. the video of JJY versus McGlinchey. You hadn't seen it yet? I think I still got it on my thing. I'll tag you in it if I do. Yeah, JJ's playing. He's Gucci. The Chad Accords. That's better. I got you. Matter of fact, let me see if I pull it up. I think I got it. But I mean that there is more than enough to go around. Now I think at a certain age, hey, look, you just lose out. You don't get to get in the dick pool anymore. So like once a woman reaches a certain age, look, that's what Robo Bros are for. Or Robo Joes. Was it Robo Joes that we called them? Robo Joes or Robo Hoes, whatever it is. Robo Hoes are the female. Robo Joes are the male ones. Let me see. That's a great sticker. Shout out to White Persuasion. I'm trying to go back to this thing and see where it is. But should be right around here somewhere in the next couple of days. I think that was on the first day. Yeah. Come on, show the video. That's just that picture. But ain't that a bitch? I fucking looked at the picture, I backed out of it. It started me all the way back to the fucking top. Why do you make such weird names and make such weird accounts? Are you an incel? No, I've never watched Kitchen Nightmares. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. Like I say, my show watching is very slim. I think this is it. Yeah. I think I got you right here. There you go, right there. All right. I just sent it to you, brother. Or I tweeted your name in it. But I'll see if I can just send it to you on that thing, too. I guess that's a thing to do. And that's probably much more convenient. I use technology. Talking about technology, I'm the reason why consumer technology isn't improving, because I use it in all the wrong ways instead of doing the most convenient thing. Oh, shit. That's what happens when I answer. Oh, my God. I can't fucking believe. I can't believe I forgot about that shit. Wow. I fucking forgot all about. I'm a fucking asshole. God damn, I'm a fucking asshole. That's what happens when I'm answering shit in the middle of the night, fucking 3 a.m. I completely fucking forgot to do that. I gotta reach out to somebody and fucking I gotta do that tomorrow. That's funny. White Persuasion. I literally said that fucking sticker is the GOAT, and then there goes White Persuasion. Forgot to do something important. Somebody asked me to do something for him, and I completely. This was like a couple of days ago, and it slipped my mind. Like I was like, cool, bet in the middle of the fucking night, and I just saw on my Twitter where they had hit me, and I'm just like, and I fucking completely forgot to do it. Wow. I'm gonna do that first thing in the morning. Man, I got a fucking bunch of notebooks. I have that wasn't it. That would probably be the most ideal question to happen at 3 a.m. But, my pullout game is on fleek. I can't even hit the note. Fleek. Okay. Get the phlegm. Pullout game is on phlegm. Pullout game is on fleek. There we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so there's that. But I pull in. Yeah, that sounds like what an incel would do. Because once you pull out, or if you don't pull out, then Well, you're gonna have to put out. And then there's that whole thing. An incel, I don't know what an incel is, but an incel is what you might be if you don't stop making all of these fucking crazy names. Intel or AMD? I mean, I use AMD. Intels are cool. I really don't like in the big beef of computer processing. I don't really care. I think I like the integrated fact with Intel, but Intel, good grief. That's definitely doing overtime. I'm saying all kind of crazy shit. Yeah, I got a fucking AMD too. Not Intel, fucking banana man. You are an incel. Okay. Favorite brand or bong or pie? I don't really have a favorite pipe brand. I just get whatever's at the fucking store. Like I don't even, I know they have like some more complex type deals, but honestly, I'm a blunt man. When I do smoke, I have had bongs and pipes. I think I still got a pipe around here somewhere. But honestly, I'm the bong man just because it's so fucking convenient. And when you're on the go and you need to blow, you roll you up a sweet. Pulling out his masturbation. When I'm a participant in mutual masturbation. Because there's a reason that ain't no little honchos run around. Take one of the L's off and you will have it correctly, banana man. But yeah. And an incel is an involuntary celibate. And so there's that. Put on. Yeah, that would be cool if the pill was reliable. And if women, I'm still very envious, Broderick. Very, very envious. I'm jealous. Nah, but see, here's the thing. You got to wait till you get to the brink. I mean, you got to I push it to the limit. Like my pullout game is on fleek, but I push it to the limit. All right. So, I mean, you got to wait till you're there and then you ski. All right. I'm not with the whole, all right, let me pull out and rub it off for the next fucking 5 to 10 minutes and try to get on that. And you might as well just do it by yourself. Like I'm taking, look, I tell you, I live a risky life. All right. I live on the edge. I like taking risks. All right. But calculated risks. So there's that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not going to go into too much more detail than that. Otherwise, this would definitely be a video that has to be put up on Pornhub. But pills are not reliable. When women get the shots, they get all big and shit. Fucking with their hormones and shit. What's the other thing? Fucking, what is it? The IUD or something like that. You got a lot of different things. So yeah, I mean, look, I can't lie, when I was in high school, chick I was fucking with at the time when I was in a long-term somewhat situation, I took risks because I was young and stupid until I found some research that was like the pill doesn't work always, and then she was on the shot for a while, and the shot was all crazy acting, had her body all doing weird stuff, and then I fucking, like I say, after I read the stats on, people still getting pregnant from that shit, I'm like, fuck that. I'm enjoying this, but this ain't going to last forever, so I'm not going to be attached to you. So there's that. But pulse class. There's this one I heard of. I think it's like a Lego bongs almost, but I don't know if it's called like Hex or something like that. That's fucking funny. But I know like you can kind of like customize. You can buy like certain pieces and shit, and then you know what I'm saying, it'll fucking you can kind of Make your own little kind of custom bong type deal there. You know, depending on what pieces you buy and connect and all that other shit. I have to see. It's been a while since I've seen it, but like I said, I haven't really looked up. Where's weed technology? You know, where's weed consumer technology? How has it improved? That's definitely something we have to discuss in a future den. But mi amigos, my friends in the den, I am going to call it a wrap. I'm trying to get to a point where I do get some sensible sleep hours and all that good stuff. Don't count on a mixer. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, I got annihilated right here. Yep. And then Kush got killed. So there's that. And what you got there? Yeah, vape pens. I've had some of those. They're all right. They're all right. A guy named Jason. I think there was a Jason S in the chat earlier. Something like that. Why is that? In the sauce, I believe. Okay, it shouldn't be. I don't block anybody. If anybody's blocked, it's oh, but you know what it is? It's a difference if you're looking at the actual chat and the live chat. Like the chat on here is only going to show the what's that shit called? It's only going to show what's in the live chat. It won't show what happens in the it's only going to show the what is the top chat, not the fucking live chat. When you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I need to check that out. I definitely need to check that out. That's definitely a book I need to look into. But yeah, so I want to get up early. I'm going to do some yoga stuff. And man, this is a dude I follow on Twitter that I've been following for some years off and on. And that's Curtis Schoon. Very interesting guy. But I just relate to a lot of his fucking messages. But it says, some days I wake up and wonder, what are we really talking about? Do you know what anybody really thinks about you? I don't, nor am I too concerned. A lot of people spend all their time finding flaws. It's how they reconcile their own shortcomings. I've got bigger goals in life. And that's something that I think about. Like I said, I know I critique myself heavily. And I talk about working on that a lot. But it's something that I realized today, just something that was said. And I can't even remember where I heard it. And it kind of makes me sad. I'm going to have to go back and figure out where I caught that. But basically it was saying that, you know, David Goggins, and he's a beast. David Goggins is a beast. And he said that, you know, we feel like we have circumstances in life. And that we're fighting against these circumstances. But in reality, it's us fighting against ourselves. There are no circumstances. We're fighting against our beliefs, and we're fighting against, you know, what we think is this circumstance, but it's really ourselves. And so today, I decided that I'm done fighting with myself. I have won, and I am done. So with that being said, there will be better Honcho, there will be better sauce, there will be better dens. But my friends in the den, I appreciate y'all. Jay Bird did not take his Ritalin today. He's getting fired up. He needs his warm milk. And is it saying he's blocked here in the Kush den or in the sauce? Because I thought I saw him in the sauce. But I'll double check in the Kush den to make sure he's not blocked. And but he shouldn't be. He said he could see his mid for minutes and they were automatic. Yeah, it happens with this fucking this message retracted shit. Because like Edman had typed something about Xfinity earlier, and it shit just like it took it away. So I'll double check and make sure. But sometimes it's just shit that the fucking it pisses me off that the fucking the channel will do on its own, because even before streams I make sure to not to automatically block spam and not to do some other shit because I'm making sure that it doesn't, I want everybody's message to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm all about free speech, even if you don't like what I'm talking about. If you get annoying, I'll block you. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't give a shit. As long as you're in the sauce or in this Kush Den, it makes my chat looks good. So there's that. But again, I'm out. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Make sure you check out the Sauce Sports podcast, and eventually I'm gonna get back on the Kush Den podcast. I don't know. Eventually. Until that time, I'm out. And no, I won't be on the mixer, but I will be playing video games tonight. So screw you guys. You won't be able to see me play. But I'm out. Y'all be cool, man. And oh shit, I almost hit y'all with the sauce exit. I apologize. Not only I'm not out. Y'all get the fuck out.